Good morning, y'all. It is currently December 28th, 2025, and I'd like to tell you a little story about the dream that I woke up from this morning. If you watched my last video, you would remember that I said that I was going to try to pull an all-nighter last night and go to sleep at some point today so I could wake up early tomorrow. Yeah, that didn't happen. I was trying to lay on the couch and watch Squid Games, and this is nothing against Squid Games, I love that show, but I could not fucking make it. I'm not good with all-nighters anymore. I need my sleep. I only made it until like 5 o'clock a.m. I fell asleep, or I went to sleep, and I woke up around 10, and I woke up and I was like, shit, what time is it? I looked at my phone, it was upside down. I thought it was 1 something because the phone was flipped upside down. I didn't read it correctly. So I set my alarm for 2. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be up at least by 2 because I have D&D. I'm getting ready to head to D&D. And so I set my alarm for 2 because I had to leave for D&D to be there at 3. And then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up confused. I was like, shit, why hasn't my alarm gone off? And then that's when I realized that it was 10 o'clock, not 1 o'clock that I woke up. But when I woke up the second time, I woke up from this dream. The first thing that I remember is I am with my mom and my little brother, my younger brother, and we are moving into a new trailer. And, disclaimer, my dream recall is still shit, so this is not a cohesive story. This is just the spark notes. Most of the dream, I am trying to get them to help me clean the trailer, because the trailer was a mess. My younger brother's room was a mess, and I remember specifically at one point he had a garbage bag full of weed, and it was hanging wide open, like a white garbage bag was hanging wide open, and weed was spilling out on the floor. And I was telling him, I was like, you gotta clean that up, man. You gotta actually, store that correctly, or else it'll go bad really quickly. And I was trying to get him to do that. And, oh yeah, my mom left a Walmart bag with bottles of Brisk in my bedroom. And there was a couple other things that she left in my bedroom. And I was telling her, several times over this dream to get that stuff out of my bedroom. And she wouldn't do it. I think it was messy. Somebody spilled a mess all over it. And that was part of the reason why she wouldn't get them. And also, my dog is there. He played part in my dream at one point, but I don't remember how specifically. And also, at one point, our washer and dryer are there, and they are broken. I just remember looking over and seeing the washer and dryer at one point in the dream, not really thinking that much about it. And then I look back over there at a different point in the dream, and I noticed that the dryer is gone. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to our washer and dryer? And then that's when my mom told me that our landlord came and took a part out of our washer and dryer and broke them. So she took the dryer outside because it was broken, so might as well take it outside. And I'm like, how the hell did they get inside to break our washer and dryer? And that's when she said that they didn't have to come inside. They went from underneath the trailer, and then from underneath the trailer they took a part out of our washer and dryer. I think it was because it was like a punishment, we hadn't paid our rent or something, so they came and disabled our washer and dryer. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was another part about TVs breaking. Our TVs kept breaking, so we had to move mine from one room to another so we could watch TV. And one of the last things that I remember, my mom finally came to get the Brisk out of my bedroom. And she told me that she found one of my pens. she's like, oh, guess what I found? And I was like, oh, what, you found one of my pens? And she said, yeah, also Kojak knocked my other pen somewhere. Like, he, like, booped it with his nose and knocked it somewhere. And she was telling me about that. And yeah, that's all that I can remember from last night. Like I said, I went to bed around 5 o'clock a.m. I woke up around 10, set an alarm for 2. And I woke up from this dream. I didn't wake up from my alarm. I think it was around 1:30-ish. 1:30-ish when I woke up from this dream. That puts my dream recall score up to 2 because of yesterday's dream. And that brings my monthly dream recall score for December up to 3. Good night and sweet dreams.